Hello, this is Pixel Freak, and we have part 19 of the Final Fantasy Dimensions walkthrough, and we're looking at Alfheim. So this will be the elf town. For the most part, we're just going to clean out this town. A little bit of jobs work here at the very beginning, and I've actually just brushed up on my knowledge of jobs. There's a really good wiki out there if you go out and Google Final Fantasy Dimensions wiki, or Final Fantasy Dimensions jobs wiki. It'll get you to this really cool site. It tells you all about the jobs for each team. They do share a lot of the jobs, as you've seen in the previous parts of this walkthrough. They share, the first 8 jobs or so. After that, there's specific jobs that only each team can have. And what abilities you get at what level, there's a lot of advantage to planning that out appropriately. So looking at the wiki, I wouldn't even call it cheating. Just it's strategy. That's what you're doing. To give you a little bit of a hint, though, on that, by going to level 10 on any job, you unlock an additional ability slot. So it's always good to level up each job to level 10. So whatever jobs you picked here in the beginning for your specialty in each one of your characters, don't feel bad, just go to level 10 with it. And then decide from there if you want to continue leveling up or you want to wait for one of the special jobs. So for instance, Soul's team, who actually we revisit here in the near future, Soul's team has now unlocked the Dragoon job, and that job is specific just to that team. The Noct team will not be getting Dragoon. Okay, so jobs discussion, put that behind us, and now we're going through Alfheim. It's always a good idea to go through the inn while you're there. And if I remember right, there wasn't too much that was in this town. It's kind of funny because in the beginning of the game, there's a lot of really useful items that you can find in towns. In the later parts of the game that I've seen, it becomes less frequent that you're actually finding useful items within the town. If I remember correctly, this is the place to buy new spells too. So hopefully you have a black mage that's ready to use level 3 magic, because here it is. Same thing with a white mage, I guess, as well. And you will be needing Cure too. So if you don't have a white mage at that level, make sure you pick one up. You will be needing that. I guess if you have a summoner, you might be able to make it work with just the Sylph summon. But I don't know if I'd go that route. You may want to, because there's actually a summon coming up here in this video. Ta-da! There's a new summon in this video. That's a nice thing about walkthroughs. I don't have to worry about spoilers. Alright, so a little bit of flipping of jobs here. I'm actually getting rid of the summoner piece of it altogether. I think I'm just going black mage, white mage, and such. The reason for doing that is just because of the spells that I picked up too. Now, there's not too much, if I remember correctly, there's not too many upgrades in here for weapons and armor, but there is some. That's probably because I've picked a few of them up from dungeons previous to this. So it's pretty much, it looks like the formula for the game is going to be whatever the special class the character that's in your party has, that's going to be the class that you can expect to get at the end of that chapter. So we have a ranger in our party. I do believe the ranger class is unlocked for Nox's party here very briefly. So you do get some information here. Someone says something about some earthquakes to the west. But once you're done exploring the town, you actually are supposed to head north to where the king is supposedly at. You get blocked off there, and you kind of, as you walk out, you kind of reassess the situation. You talk for a minute, and Gramps tells you where to go next. The next video, though, is you don't actually go north to start, though. The north will actually take you to the next piece of the story, but you don't want to go that way. What you want to do is you want to go west, and you want to follow the earthquake dialogue, and you want to go check out what's out there first. There's also a chocobo forest out there, so you can pick up chocobo for your summoner if you don't have that already available. For this party, at least. I know with the in this particular walkthrough with Soul's team, I've already picked up that summon, but you need to pick it up for both parties. Just like you have to pick up all your spells and all your weapons and such. You have two separate inventories, you have two separate sets of spells, and so you'll have to pick up chocobo for both teams as well. It's a pretty easy pickup though, so just go there and talk to one. I think that's about it for this town. So, do I actually go look at the items? I might, just to show them off, just to see what's there. I think I go into the item shop. I don't think there's anything new there though. Yeah, this town didn't have a whole lot of really good items in it. There's just a few, like high potion, and yeah, most of it's really not worth it. I guess the high potion is because you still can't buy those yet. So about this point in the game, it is a good idea for you to have at least 10 of everything, and if not 10, 20. If you can afford 20 of each item, make sure you get 20 of each item. Maybe not Phoenix Downs, because they're kind of expensive still at this point. But everything else, it's a good idea to have 20 of everything. You never know when you're going to run into an enemy consistently that says, or that casts a certain status ailment on you. So there you go, regrouping. Gramps here kind of alludes to the fact that you need to go north, but like I had said in the next video, you don't actually go north. You're going to want to go west because there's an optional dungeon out to the west. Gramps has got some kind of a weird head funk going on. Something's going on with his brains. He's old. He's got old disease. He's just wandering into the forest. Alright, so with that'll actually be the end of this piece of the walkthrough. We'll see you on part 20. Make sure to like this video and subscribe. And until next time, this has been Pixel Freak.